Hello everyone, this is Joseph from Blue Toast Gaming, and we're at Wind Waker HD, the first dungeon, Dragon Roost Cavern. Alright, so unfortunately my brother Jordan started the level without recording it. So what you missed is just go ahead and kill the enemies, and I already have the key. So the key thing will appear. No, there's a pot right next to you. You might have to flame it. I don't know. I wasn't there. Jordan's a dumbass. Alright, but continuing on. So, what we do in these I'm not knowing what I haven't played this game in 10 years, so any time where I don't know what I'm doing is gonna be fast forwarded. If it hurts your eyes, or you know, if you're one of those people who get seizures, and go ahead and just keep watching. Yeah, but continuing on. This is actually my first time I'm playing the game, so I have to get used to the controls. First I was using the gamepad. I'm not really a big fan. I'm just like, see, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. I like more of the just controller. Wasn't a big fan of the Wii. The gamepad's not that bad. See, there's me messing up. Alright, but continuing on. Yep. I don't even know how to use controls yet. I feel like you know when you're playing with a girl and you're telling them press a button and then they just keep doing it wrong, and then they just keep doing it wrong, keep doing it wrong. That's how I feel. So whenever you see those pots, I mean, this game's 10 years old, over 10 years old. You guys know all those pots mean water. There's a treasure chest on the left, and I just completely skipped it. Alright, so yeah, just keep going up the ladder and open that door. This is also, we're doing it at hero mode, so I did actually die quite a few times, and you'll probably see the clips of me dying. Yeah, the thing with hero mode is you don't get any recovery hearts, so it's pretty hard. It is pretty hard. For those of you that were able to complete the game on hero mode, toodles to you, because I'm not even sure if we're capable of doing hero mode. I'm glad that they gave us the option to turn hero mode off throughout the game. But yeah, here's me not knowing where to go, fast forwarding, don't go through that door, and yeah. So I finally noticed the treasure chest on the left. Looks like it's the dungeon map. And I don't even think, yeah, okay, never mind. Alright, careful on that bridge. There is a door that I skipped earlier, but now I have the key, so I can go through that door. Did anyone notice that? The enemy's stick disappeared. Like, I was wondering what to do, and like, huh. I couldn't do anything. The stick just disappeared. I went back to slow motion. And, yep, disappeared right there. So I had to do this whole part over again. It's a little disheartening, but you know, games do have glitches and stuff like this does happen. Alright, take note of that later, because we will be going there later. So this time I actually let the enemy jump out that way, you know, play it safe with that stick. Alright, outside. Some fresh air. Alright, just, you know, bridge. Just because the bridge is pretty narrow and I already fell off once, and I really don't want to fall off again, because that was not fun. Doing all that all over again is not fun. So, if you notice, I just kind of rushed up there, didn't have to wait for the lava. Sad story coming up there. One thing I learned was I have to be patient with this game. This is my first time playing the game, so Jordan's been playing all previously, so I just gotta be patient. And no, you do not spawn there if you fall off. I had to do everything that I did outside. You basically spawn back outside. I had to do all that over again. The ladder, the dodging, the bird came back. So every time you die, you have to do a lot. And if you're on hero mode, if you fall off the cliff, you know, when you have 3 heart pieces, it's pretty hard. So yeah, pretty much go on the ledge. This is where patience comes through, because I was pressing up, nothing was happening, so I started pressing random buttons, and I let go. So, yeah, like I said again, I had to do that. So this is now my 3rd time doing this, and I wasn't happy. I have, like, pretty much one more hit, and I'm dead. I'm just glad to be done with that area. So now to this room. Go ahead and pull the blocks. I am a little bit curious though. I'm wondering, the next Zelda coming up in a month, actually later in a few weeks, by the time this video will be out, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I'm curious because I was telling Jordan and Chris, I really do think Majora's Mask will come out next year for the 3DS. So we're getting a lot of Zelda games. We've been getting a lot of Zelda games for a while now. Ever since Spirit Tracks, they've been shooting us Zelda games left and right. We got the Ocarina of Time in the 3D. We got this in HD, A Link Between Worlds. I think we're gonna get Majora's Mask pretty soon. We got Skyward Sword. They've been just shooting us Zelda games every year now. Wouldn't hurt to have a Metroid, but make sure, yeah, go back to this, get that flame and throw it. If you notice, I threw the first stick and nothing happened. Alright, so back to the outside. And you know what that means. If you fall and die, you have to spawn back outside. But this isn't that big of a deal. Found the key. Actually, that was one that I actually remembered from having this game in the GameCube. And sad story is, I don't know what happened to my GameCube version. I've been wanting to rebuy this for the GameCube, but I've been waiting for Nintendo. I know Nintendo. They're gonna remake every good game that they've ever made, or re-release it, I should say. So I just waited for a re-release of this one, of the Wind Waker. We finally got it in Wind Waker HD, and when they did announce it, I was actually pretty happy about it. So not sure if you guys noticed, I did a little trickety trick. I did die in this room, and I did a little cross dissolve when I opened the door, because I have full hearts. So I had to do a lot over again when I died. And I should have practiced a little bit before I started playing. But luckily for you guys, I did some editing so it wouldn't take as long. Yep. Make sure that stick is well lit before you take it to the door. Alright, nice thing about Wind Waker is they have these pots that with magic smoke coming out, and with this magic smoke you get a warp between the midpoint of the level, end of the level, and beginning of the level. I actually really like this idea, because now when I die I don't have to go so far anymore. So yeah, here's fast forwarding. Pretty much just killed that enemy, and I was stuck, not gonna lie, didn't know what to do anymore. But I was just remembering, like, man, I've played this dungeon many times. Found these sticks, I'm like, alright, cool, I'm about to get a treasure chest. So this is when being patient comes back into play. Am I the only person that has trouble opening treasure chests? Like, I honestly, I don't know if I'm rushing. Well, yeah, I know I'm rushing, but am I the only person that is having trouble opening these chests? I don't remember having trouble in the GameCube version, but playing Wind Waker HD, I just can't open treasure chests that well. Yeah, so back to me, just kind of being Forrest Gump and running around everywhere, not knowing what to do. Then I noticed, wait a minute. Well, I didn't notice it yet, but I noticed, oh, I saw that shelf. I'm like, wait, I remember now. And bullseye, 100 points. First up, so there's just two enemies in there. Pretty hidden. Tricked me, an adult. I was able to do that easily when I was a kid. But you know, that's what happens when. Oh yeah, what happened to my game was I believe I lent with my GameCube version. The reason why I lost it, I lent it to my friend. Haven't seen it since. That's the last I remember. I mean, my friend said he gave it back, but you know, who knows? And so I never got to replay this game as much as I've been wanting to. But yep, that actually took me 5 minutes because I kept on jabbing him like a total artard. But figured out, wait a minute, just do that. Just wait for that. I forget what it's called. When the A flash thing comes, counter. I'll wait for that counter. Alright, so here is the other pipe. Pot. So that's where being patient does come into play again. That's another reason why patience come into play. I couldn't even throw the bomb right. I couldn't even walk right. But I was able to get through it. You know. Alright, outside. Very important you don't die. Because like I've been saying, every time you go outside, if you die, you have to go back to that door that you come out from, and it could get pretty tedious. So a little nice touch to the stairs. Good job, Nintendo. Cutscene. So, there's the little, that bird girl. So this is pretty much the mini boss of the dungeon. Is just this little arena with a couple enemies. After you kill the 2 enemies, oh, nah. And then we have a pig man. I don't know, man, bear, pig. So I mean, these enemies really aren't that hard. Come think of it, I think I did die the first time. I don't remember, but yeah, I did die. So it's not that hard, but it's hard. You can die. So here's a skull necklace and put in the spoils bags, a little piece of treasure. We'll get onto those later. Alright. Wonder if he'll say her name again, because I forgot what her name was. Oh, tried to kill her, didn't work. So someone's doing something to Valu's tail. I would not want to be near his tail, it's kind of gross. But Alright, so now that she's developing her wings, we get the grappling hook. So yeah, there's me not knowing the buttons. The gyroscope is pretty sensitive, but it was. I don't like gyroscope. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like touch. I don't mind the touch screen in games, but I don't want to rely on the touch screen in games. Like Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Oh, so I fell, but that was actually a good thing. But I think I did fall on one of these, that's why you notice a little cross the wall. Okay, back inside. Looks like got a little glitch, a little bit. So let's fast forward it. We killed the enemy. So now go ahead and get rid of that bridge. We don't need you, bridge. Take that. Got a little droid pendant. I forget who needs those. Is it? I wonder if it's the teacher or that one sad guy. I don't know. Alright, so this actually took me a few times. I'm not gonna lie. So. Yep, and look at my hearts. Look how much I had to restart. I was not happy. So be careful when you do that. I'm not even in the center. In the other ones, I felt like I was in the center, but whatever. So continuing forth. Yep, just hop on those planes or those platforms and just keep moving forward. See, there's me not knowing what buttons to press again. I am glad in this game that you can swing and move at the same time. In the previous GameCube version, you can only move when you're standing still. So that was a good, nice little touch that sped up the process of the game. And this looked very familiar. First time I killed it, I'm like, wait, I remember this. I didn't even press on that button. Cause you can just tell. So get that thing a ball, and then ZR button, you can drop it. Remember the ZR button, because... Oh. I'm a G. I'm sorry, I just gotta say I'm a G. That was a wonderful throw. So what I did was, I was like, you know what? I think it'll just be faster if I restart and I have the boss key. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I have the boss key, so I'm like, I'm just gonna restart because that'd be a lot quicker. Because I also have to go to this room that I was supposed to go, that I told you guys about, that we come back to. And this is a very important room because there's a treasure chest in there. And I don't want to backtrack, 20 hours down the line. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back in this place and get this treasure, to get the treasure chart. So, very important, don't forget that before you, it's up to you whether you want to get it now or forget about it or not even pay attention to it. Maybe you're doing a 3-heart solo run. I don't even know what I get from the possession of the treasure chart. But going back to the magical pot, go in once and then go in one more time, so that's 2. And voila! Next to the boss key. So I would suggest just saving and quitting and coming back into the dungeon. Alright, so this boss is very easy, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very hard. So one thing I learned was just go on this tall platform, and then bam. And then as soon as his tail, Valu's tail comes back, just do it again. But honestly, for how much Link weighs, I don't think his weight would make a difference from grabbing the tail to make the ceiling fall. But that's just, my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. This is just a video game. But it's actually a pretty cool boss. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I was playing through this, it took me 20 minutes worth of a boss time. It took me forever. Because I couldn't figure out what to do. I was trying to grab the tail and I couldn't get a good angle, so I'm like, oh. Not gonna grab the tail, so I tried fighting the thing head on. I was like, this doesn't seem right. I remember grabbing that tail, and then I finally just ended up looking at a YouTube video, and I figured out what to do. So, and then you just kind of kick this guy's butt. So you just kind of play the waiting game, wait for him to say cheese, and get your sword out, slice and dice. a first heart container and go, and we are done. We're done with this level. Took this video about 25 minutes. Now here's some cutscenes. And that is Dragon Roost Cavern. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.